melt soap and see what to do with it. In a simple way, you will save a lot of money. I will show you a way to use every piece of soap, so you won't have to spend so much money on your next supermarket shopping. Put the soap in water and bring it to a boil. Use 2 cups of water for 1 soap. Take all the soap ends you have at home. From now on, you don't have to throw them away. Just put them in a pot of water and bring it to a boil. Heat the soaps until they dissolve. Then, pour the slightly cooled soap mass into a blender. The mass should not be too thick. Add 2 tablespoons of any laundry detergent, 2 tablespoons of table salt, and 3 teaspoons of vinegar. Turn on the blender and mix all the ingredients. Now, take empty, rinsed milk cartons. Cut them as shown in the video. If there are still remnants of liquid in the carton, remove them. Transfer the soap mass to the empty cartons. I used 2 cartons. Then, put them in the freezer for a few hours or overnight. You can take out and use the mass at any time. I will deliberately cut the boxes now so that you can see what the mass looks like. You can cut off pieces of the soap and use it for washing various things. You can also use it for dishwashing, cleaning sports shoes, and above all, for cleaning many different things in your home. This universal soap is better than many detergents and liquids, so you can clean much more with it, and it only costs you a few pennies. Did you know you could use soap ends like this? The cap for a bottle of oil has a hidden function. Never throw it away. Most people are unaware of this, even though they use oil every day. This trick makes cooking more enjoyable. After buying a new bottle of oil, remember to do this. The new cap will be sealed with a plug. You should remove it, but never throw it away. It has a brilliant use. When powering oil, it usually splashes and spills. This hack will make the bottle more precise. Flip the plug and insert it back into the cap. The latch should catch on its inside so that it doesn't come out during use. Thanks to it, measuring oil will be easier. You won't overdo the quantity. This will help reduce the calorie content of meals and save on oil. Were you aware of this hidden function of the oil cap? Do you use fresh herbs when cooking? This trick will save you a lot of time. Don't pluck the leaves by hand. That's a waste of time. Just use a regular kitchen grater. Snap off the herbs from the stems, pass them through the largest opening, and pull. The leaves, which are the most aromatic part of the herbs, will remain on the grater. The stems will detach themselves right at the leaves. Were you aware of this use for a grater? Don't overpay for a food processor. Transform your ordinary mixer with a new function that will make cooking much more enjoyable. If your mixer doesn't have a stand, you can replace it with a regular oven rack. Just place it in the middle of the bowl, then put the mixer on it and turn it on. You'll have your hands free for adding ingredients. No more sore hands after extended mixing. When cooking, unsure what to do with the pot lid? Simply place it on the pot's handle and hook it over the pot's rim. It won't mess up the countertop, and it will always be within reach. Brilliant! The drawer under the oven has a hidden function. You'll be shocked to learn what it's for. It's not designed for storing pans and sheets at all. This unassuming part of the kitchen comes in handy while cooking. When we take a dish out of the oven and don't want it to cool down quickly, all you have to do is open the drawer under the stove and put it in there. It's also useful for storing leftovers or portions for late-arriving guests. The oven, working above it, effectively warms it up. As a result, the dish will stay warm for a longer time. Were you aware of this drawer function? Do you have one in your kitchen? Apply toothpaste to a knife. You'll be amazed by the results. If the knife is dull and you don't have a sharpener, this trick will surely come in handy. Apply toothpaste to both sides of the blade. Then, take a ceramic bowl and place it upside down. Sprinkle it generously with salt. Also, add a tablespoon of vinegar. Rub the knife at an angle against the edge of the ceramic. Salt and toothpaste disinfect the blade and enhance the sharpening effect. Ceramic is an excellent alternative to a sharpener. The knife will cut like new. Pour dish soap into an ice cube tray and place it in the freezer. It will gain new properties. Most people use dishwashing liquid every day, unaware that a simple action can enhance its effectiveness. Instead of pouring the entire amount into the dispenser, leave some liquid and pour it into a regular ice cube tray. Fill it halfway. The liquid will expand during freezing. Place the prepared tray in the freezer overnight. In the morning, the liquid should be fully frozen. Let us know in the comments which city you're watching us from. In this form, it will have new properties. It will be useful for special tasks, such as a burnt oven or grill grate. Cleaning them can be irritating. With these cubes, you'll do it much faster. Simply take one out and start sliding it over the grate. The liquid will spread, removing stains and burnt grease. Toss such cubes into the sink when an unpleasant odor emanates from it. The problem will disappear instantly. The liquid will slowly thaw and flow through the pipes, cleaning them during everyday sink use. Were you familiar with the trick of freezing dish soap? I always keep a few cubes in the freezer. This trick makes my home smell wonderfully. Everyone who visits me asks about the scent. I don't buy it in the store. I make it myself. I heat a fork over a candle. Then, I take a regular disposable plastic box. I use the fork to make holes in it. There must be a lot of them. The hot fork melts them. That's why it's the fastest way. When the lid is full of holes, I remove it from the box. I pour salt into its interior. Ordinary. The cheapest kitchen salt will be perfect. It can be coarse-grained, it has cleansing and moisture-absorbing properties. Let me know in the comments which city you're watching us from. Then I pour a teaspoon of fabric softener into it. It should have a pleasant floral scent. Mix it all together so the salt is colored by the fabric softener. Prepare a handful of cloves. Insert them around at equal intervals. You can create nice patterns that will be pleasing to the eye. Place such a box in the bathroom or wardrobe. A pleasant fragrance will emanate from it. Everyone will ask what smells so beautiful. Additionally, it absorbs excess moisture. Therefore, it works great for a shoe cabinet. The scent of fabric softener and cloves will be intense, so it will also work perfectly in the bathroom. This trick should be used in every household. Using a knife and parchment paper, you can conveniently store butter in small portions. Parchment paper pieces prevent the butter from sticking together, allowing you to freeze and thaw it easily. Simply cut parchment paper pieces and place them on the knife while cutting. Then wrap the pieces around and place them in a plastic container. This butter can be stored in the refrigerator or freezer.